All right, let's talk. Forget about your weekend plans for a second. I want you to pull out your phone, open your calendar, and find a very specific date. Go ahead, I'll wait. The date is November 22nd, 2025. Mark it, circle it, set a reminder. This date is not just another Friday, it's the day the clock runs out on a major financial shift. A countdown has officially begun. Think of it like a New Year's Eve party for global finance. Instead of a ball dropping its old clunky payment systems, pay attention. This is the moment the world's financial plumbing gets a massive upgrade. Why all the drama? Why this date? The world of money is about to change its language. For decades, cross-border money has been like a game of telephone. It's slow, it's expensive. A lot gets lost in translation, but a deadline is looming. November 22nd, 2025. A key milestone. On this day, two powerful forces could converge. ISO 2022, Pi network, over 50 million users. Combine them and you get a potential superhighway for money, not just faster. Rebuilding the roads money travels on, connecting old-school banking with digital mobile-first currency. Today is October 23rd, 2025. The clock is ticking. We are 1 month and 30 days away. Pieces are moving into place. Deadlines are set. The financial industry is holding its breath. This isn't science fiction. It's a real-world shift with a firm date. Freelancer in Cape Town getting paid from a client in Tokyo. Family in Manila receiving money from a relative in Dubai. Small business owner in Ohio selling globally. The countdown isn't a gimmick, it's a call to pay attention. The world is changing. You have a front row seat. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty, but I promise, we'll keep it simple. What in the world is ISO 2022? Imagine you and a friend are in different countries, and you want to send a package. You write the address in your local format, and the post office has to figure out how to translate that for the destination country. Maybe they get it right, maybe they don't. It's slow and risky. Now, imagine everyone agreed to write addresses the same way. Country, city, street, number. Suddenly, packages move faster, with fewer mistakes. ISO 2022 is basically that agreement, but for money messages, not mail. It's a universal language for financial institutions. Right now, banks and payment systems use different formats. It's a mess of legacy systems built decades ago. When a bank in Japan sends a payment to a bank in Germany, their systems have to translate the information back and forth. This translation is slow, it's prone to errors, and it costs money, costs often passed on to you. ISO 2022 replaces all these different formats with one single detailed modern language. It's like everyone finally downloads the same translation app. More data rides with each payment, making things clearer and more efficient for everyone involved. Think of it like upgrading from a basic text message to a modern messaging app. Old bank messages are short and basic. An ISO 2022 message is like a WhatsApp, rich and extensible. You can send the money, but you can also attach an invoice, include detailed remittance information, add compliance data, even an emoji if you wanted to, though banks probably won't. This richness of data is the game changer. It allows automated processing, better fraud detection, and crystal clear communication between institutions. This is why the November 2025 deadline is so important. Major global payment systems like SWIFT are mandating migration to this new standard. They've given everyone a deadline to get on board. It's not a suggestion, it's a requirement. Banks that fail to adopt will be left behind, like sending a fax in the era of instant messaging. This isn't just technical, it's a fundamental rewiring of the global financial network. Now let's talk about the other side of this equation. Pi. Now that we understand the new global language of money, let's talk about Pi. What is Pi? Pi is a digital currency designed to be accessible to everyday people. Unlike many cryptocurrencies that need powerful computers and expertise, Pi was designed to be mined on your smartphone. Simple enough for your mom, your cousin, your neighbor. Started by a team of Stanford graduates, the goal, wide distribution and ease of use, digital money in millions of hands. A currency's value grows with its users. It's the network effect. Phone-friendly mining helped Pi reach over 50 million engaged users, more than the population of Spain. Millions already hold Pi in their wallets and are ready to use it. Pi is currently in an enclosed mainnet phase. Transactions work inside the Pi ecosystem, but it's not yet connected to traditional finance. The community is building apps and creating a digital economy from the ground up. Ultimate goal, Transition to open mainnet, where Pi can link to the broader financial system. Two massive developments in parallel. Global banking is upgrading to ISO 2022. Pi has a massive 50 million strong community. Imagine building a bridge between them. If Pi speaks the same language as banks, ISO 2022, that's powerful. A Pi payment could be instantly understood by bank systems, not as alien data, but as a perfectly formatted ISO message. This turns Pi from an isolated ecosystem into a participant in the global economy. Step 1. Banks complete ISO migration by Nov 22, 2025. Step 2. Pi opens mainnet with ISO structured data. Step 3. Payments route from Pi wallets into banking rails. This integration is the key that unlocks everything, potentially transforming Pi into a globally recognized currency. With the bridge, Pi gains legitimacy and utility. It enables seamless value flow between old and new systems. Suddenly, those 50 million aren't on a digital island, they're connected to global commerce, a strategic move at a pivotal moment in financial history. So what does this mean for you? Seamless global payments, banking integration, financial access. So what does this all mean for you? Let's talk about the first major benefit, seamless global payments. Today you fill out complicated forms, worry about exchange rates, pay hefty fees, and wait, sometimes for days. Intermediary banks take their cut and add delays. Now imagine Pi integrated with ISO 2022. You open your Pi wallet, enter your cousin's details, hit send. The ISO formatted payment flows into the banking network and is recognized instantly. Funds land in minutes, not days. Fewer middlemen means drastically lower fees. What used to cost $20 and take 3 days might cost cents and take minutes. This isn't just convenience. Billions lost in fees could go to families. More food, school fees, local investment. Small businesses win too. Instant payments, less risk, global customers. Benefit 2. Unlocking mainstream banking integration. Banks saw crypto as the Wild West, unregulated, volatile, risky. Crypto saw banks as slow bureaucratic gatekeepers, and ISO-compliant Pi could be the diplomat that unites them. With rich ISO messages, banks and regulators get clarity, AML KYC compliance, audit trails, transparent flows, move funds from Pi wallet to bank for rent, or from bank to Pi for an international purchase. Frictionless on-ramps and off-ramps are the adoption catalyst. Seeing 50 million potential customers, banks may build products, Pi-linked savings, collateralized lending, fast B2B payments. Benefit 3. Financial access for 50 million and counting. Over 1 billion adults are unbanked, many still have smartphones. Pi is mobile first. All you need is a phone and internet to join, hold value, and transact globally. With the ISO bridge, these users aren't outside looking in. They're connected to formal finance. A farmer in India, an artist in Nigeria, payments from anywhere. Foothold in the system. A history to access services, hurdles on the horizon. The vision is powerful, but tech, regulation, and trust must be navigated. Regulators demand KYC AML, transparent governance, clear rules. Missteps could delay integration. Engineering must be bulletproof. Scale, fraud prevention, near 100% uptime. Then adoption, stability, merchant acceptance, clear communication, everyday utility.